Hello and welcome to Round 4 Flicks. If you're having trouble deciding which Netflix movies to watch, then relax, because you will have some fresh recommendations at the end of this video that you might find enjoyable. Today, we're going to list the top 10 Netflix original movies of 2023. There were undoubtedly a lot of new movies released on Netflix in 2023, but these 10 are the most popular, most enjoyable, and most worthwhile. Also, we have kept this list exclusive to only new titles, so sequel films like Extraction 2 are not included. Let's now begin the video. Number 10. Yumi. Yun Sang-ho is the director of this post-apocalyptic sci-fi action thriller film from 2023. The movie is set in a very grim future where most people have fled to space-based refuges due to extreme global warming. In a dystopian society where a civil war threatens to topple the new government, one woman must go to any lengths to recover a powerful soldier, who is her own mother, in order to create an artificially intelligent army. The story revolves around General Yun, an excellent soldier who directed numerous missions that were successful up to her final battle, which she lost and entered a coma. Years later, in order to create an AI soldier, a tech company convinces Yun's family for permission to clone her brain. Although it also has some excitement and engagement, the narrative is very moving on an emotional level. The best part of the film is its futuristic perspective, and how AI is integrated into everyday life to build a unique social order by the end of the movie, yet the family drama at its basis usually takes priority over all of that fascinating world building. Number 9. Bird Box Barcelona. Alex Pastor and David Pastor are the directors of this post-apocalyptic horror thriller film from 2023. The narrative offers an unrelated story within the same universe as the 2018 blockbuster film Bird Box. Similar to the concept of Bird Box, a mystery entity wipes out all of humanity. Oddly, these forces are unseen, but anyone who tries to see them becomes insane and perishes. Therefore, in order to survive, one must effectively wear a blindfold. The main character of the story is a former technician named Sebastian, who survived and must now do everything in his power to protect his daughter Anna, as he navigates Barcelona's streets while striving to avoid making eye contact with the mysterious invaders. Later, more survivors join them as they struggle to survive in a strange post-apocalyptic world, where nobody lives after seeing the invaders that now wander the earth. Overall, Bird Box Barcelona receives high marks for departing from the original film, but ultimately falters because of its aggressive attempt to be original. Nevertheless, fans of the original movie should be optimistic because they will enjoy this one for its fresh twists and a few new post-apocalyptic elements that were absent from the earlier film. Number 8. Blood and Gold. Peter Thorwarth is the director of this historical action drama from 2023. The story takes place in the closing days of World War II and explores both the difficulties of warfare and the horrific actions executed by Nazi soldiers in the course of searching for a lost treasure. The main story revolves around a German officer named Heinrich and a courageous farmer named Elsa. Heinrich is forced to leave while searching for his young daughter, since the Nazis want to kill him and have a ruthless Nazi squad chasing after him. He finally arrived in the same small town where the Nazi group had been traveling since the beginning. After getting to know one another, Elsa and Heinrich decide to team up to fight against the Nazis, who are trying to grab the secret gold treasure in Elsa's secluded village. Nazi treasure hunters are engaged in an action-packed search, while everyone else is fighting for survival. Some of the main points in this story are similar to those in the most recent action blockbuster Sisu, yet it manages to stand out from Sisu and offer great entertainment, because to its unexpected turn of events, gritty reality, and traditional Western characteristics. Number 7. A.K. Morgan S. Dowley-Burt is the director of this action thriller film from 2023. The story centers on an officer named Adam Franco, who joins a gang of criminals and unwittingly develops a bond with the leader's youngest child. Adam Franco is tasked with operating undercover for a gang of organized criminals, and he needs to get to know Victor, the leader of the organization. Due to unexpected occurrences, Adam soon finds himself assigned to a mission, where he must defend the gangster's son. But as Adam and Victor become closer, he learns about the various difficulties that face his group, which forces him to use his remarkable fighting abilities while evading capture. While the plot may seem familiar, the execution is excellent, and there is a twist that changes everything for the better. The action scenes are also superbly shot, which adds to the overall enjoyment of the film. Number 6. NARVIK. This historical war drama film discusses the Battle of Narvik, which took place between April 9th and June 8th, 1940. The movie is set in 1940 and relates the story of a little Norwegian town called Narvik, which is thought to be the source of the iron required for Hitler's war engines. The narrative focused on the opening stages of the conflict in which Hitler's powerful army experienced its first ever defeat. The story focuses on a specific soldier, Corporal Gunnar Toft, and the rest of his family, to show the fighting between the armed forces in Norway during the protracted German attack. In the meantime, Gunnar's situation keeps getting worse, until he joins the group that helps Norway in an important victory. But what's intriguing is that the Battle of Narvik is thought to have been the biggest war conflict ever fought in Norway. Overall, Narvik is a terrific war film that you shouldn't miss. Number 5. NIMONA. Troy Quayne and Nick Bruno are the directors of this animated fantasy adventure film from 2023. The story revolves around a warrior named Ballister Boldheart, who is accused of a crime he did not commit. Although he has been trained to kill shapeshifters, Ballister needs the help of a shapeshifter named NIMONA to do so because everyone in the kingdom is trying to capture him. However, as soon as the line between good and evil blurs, both of them start to cause severe destruction in order to prove Ballister's innocence. It is not as good as Netflix's most recent animated films, like The Sea Beast or Klaus, because the plot is moderately predictable and offers little opportunity for surprising developments. You may observe both excellent and questionable character animations in the inconsistent CGI. The comedy is a further achievement here with a fantastic fusion of humor and NIMONA's frantic passion. She and Ballister like joking around about it a lot, and their relationship is one of the movie's major highlights. Number 4. CHUPA. Jonas Quarren is the director of this fantasy action-adventure film from 2023. The story takes place in 1996, when a scientist by the name of Richard Quinn sets out to find the Chupacabra, a widely believed mythical creature, in the hopes that its reputed healing powers may progress the study of medicine. On the other hand, the main story revolves around Alex, a young boy who tragically lost his father, and travels for the first time to his grandfather's house, where he meets his cousins Memo and Luna. But soon after his arrival, Alex discovers the Chupacabra, a creature that isn't exactly as terrifying as people claim it is. As they get closer, Alex names the creature Chupa and learns that Richard Quinn, a scientist, has been appointed by a suspicious group with its own sinister intentions to capture a Chupacabra. Later, Alex embarks on a spectacular journey to save Chupa from a serious threat, which will put the relationships of his extended family to the ultimate test. The film is nonetheless entertaining despite the weak plot, because of the great characters and outstanding visuals. Number 3. The Pale Blue Eye. Scott Cooper is the director of this mystery thriller film from 2023. Although everyone has a unique perspective, in my opinion, this film is among the greatest of 2023, and its rating fails to sufficiently convey its incredibly engaging storyline. The story begins in 1830, when an army officer is found dead, and the mortuary notices that his heart is missing from the body. After this occurrence, the Army Facilities Authorities called a local investigator, Augustus Lander, to assist in the investigation of the horrible crime and the tracking down of the horrifying offender. When Lander arrives, he asks a strange but intelligent young recruit named Edgar Allan Poe for assistance in looking into the matter. But when they try to investigate the case, it draws viewers into a terrifyingly intriguing mystery, where they quickly realize that the sequence of the murders indicates a non-human killer. The drawbacks are a slow-moving plot, boring characters, and a lack of character development. However, if you can overlook the narration's slow burn manner, it is a pretty intriguing murder mystery that keeps your interest right away until the very end. Number 2. The Mother. Nikki Caro is the director of this action thriller film from 2023. The movie is only for die-hard fans of action movies, because of the plot's lack of originality and similarity to other action movies, which makes it a watchable film. The story revolves around a female assassin known as the Mother, who teams up with Hector, a rogue weapons trader, in a dangerous plan to transfer weapons for money and glory. However, As the mother becomes pregnant, she learns that the people she works with are involved in kidnapping kids. Because of this, she promises to protect her unborn kid. She requests help from the police by serving as an informant in order to stop Hector and protect her child. However, when her daughter is threatened by a Hector army of men, she emerges from undercover and rushes to protect the girl from these evil men. Overall, Jennifer Lopez is the spotlight of the movie, but as I already mentioned, it is your typical thriller about an assassin gone rogue. Number 1. The Last Kingdom, 7 Kings Must Die. It serves as a sequel and sort of climax to the historical drama The Last Kingdom. The movie continues the story from the television show, which ended after 5 seasons. The story picks up where the 5th season's conclusion left off. It follows King Edward's death, which starts a conflict for the throne as competitors as well as foreign forces strive for dominance. The story revolves around Uhtred, who is called by a united group asking for his assistance with their plan, forcing him to make a decision between his family and his ambition to bring about a unified England. The story continues as Uhtred and his friends travel throughout a divided nation in an effort to bring England together. The majority of the show's characters return for their roles in the film, while some fresh faces were also introduced. Although many series fans dislike the movie, it depends on what you were hoping for after the 5-season show ended. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel to view future videos about suggested movies and television shows.